Hey, it's the Empire, Geoboxing Empire, Backshot Boxing. Nah, man, big news, man. My boy Michael Hunter, man, just completely devastates and stopped Mike Wilson, with a pullback straight right, man. The guy was out cold, and this was a phenomenal fight for my boy Michael Hunter. Now, before this, Michael Hunter was with Matchroom and CEO and promoter Eddie Hearn, right? Michael Hunter always says they never really embraced me over there with Eddie Hearn, and that he could do better. Basically that he wasn't treated like family. That being said, man, Michael Hunter, he headlined a TRILLER card, and was a really big deal because understand that when you go to another promoter and they debut you on a main event card, right? They're trying to showcase your talents, and man, not only did Michael Hunter show his offensive capability, but he also showed he had a chin as well. The guy was taking a lot of shots, but he was not respecting Mike Wilson at all, and he was walking through the guy. Now, the punch that was the punch of the night for Michael Hunter was his straight right hand, that being the KO. It was basically a good fight until basically Michael Hunter started wilting Mike Wilson, and it was pretty competitive. But Hunter would always land a little bit more and always do a little bit more to win the rounds. It was a competitive, one-sided fight, right? It was a competitive fight while it lasted, but Michael Hunter was clearly winning the rounds, but, Mike Wilson didn't come to lay down. Now, that being said, man, a lot of people were saying how Mike Wilson, the guy, he's not all that. He's not that big of a deal. But understand, before this Michael Hunter fight, the guy was 21-0, 10 knockouts with only one loss. And Michael Hunter is only, before that, he was only 19 wins, 14 KOs with one loss. So, they're relatively close as far as wins and losses go. So that being said, man, anyone saying that dumb stuff, they're just being salty and they don't want to give people the credit they deserve. So Michael Hunter, he looked good in the fight, man. It was a good debut for his TRILLER main event. I'm sorry, it was main event card. And this is a really big deal for Michael Hunter because understand this. Most of these promoters, they put all their eggs in a basket for one fighter. And Eddie Hearn in Matchroom, they got Ann Britton. All their eggs are on my boy Anthony Joshua, right? PBC, Al Heyman, all their eggs are on Deontay, the bronze bomber Wilder. Top Rank right now, it seems like at least big name wise, all their eggs are on F.A. Ajagba, right? Now, TRILLER, their big name is all on Michael Hunter. And this is a really big deal because this adds on to the just the names in boxing. That's such a big deal, right? I already talked about Wilder. I already talked about Anthony Joshua. I forgot to mention Frank Warren and Top Rank. They got also Tyson Fury as well. If you want to throw Frank Warren in there, because Frank Warren, he manages Tyson Fury in the UK. So you got all those fighters, but you got Michael Hunter in the mix as well. And this adds on to Michael Hunter's being quote unquote elite. So this is a really big deal. TRILLER, they're known to throw big money at these fighters. They're known to take chances on these fighters, and they're taking a chance on Michael Hunter. Will this be a good thing for them? I think so. I think in America, Michael Hunter is definitely top 5 elite heavyweight fighters in the world, in America, bar none. You can't really name too many American fighters. And when I say American, Luis Ortiz don't count. He speaks no English. He fights out of America, but you understand he's Cuban. You know what I mean? So when I say like American, I mean like Black American. That's what I mean. If you actually look on BoxRec, Michael Hunter is actually like number 2. He's right actually beneath Deontay Wilder, and that's how it should be because Michael Hunter fought elite fighters like Alexander Povetkin, got a draw with him, and he's fought a lot of elite top guys to make him as such, right? So like I said earlier, you can go check it out yourself. Go boxrec.com. You can check out the rankings. Michael Hunter's right beneath Deontay Wilder. So that being said, man, this is a really big deal for Michael Hunter. The guy always stays in shape. He looked good in the fight. Now, where his career goes from here, who knows? He's with TRILLER now, and they're known to have these guys fight each other. So we're gonna see, man. No one's really protected over there in TRILLER, and it's the Wild West over there because they're new We don't know what wild moves they're gonna make next. They're definitely one of the more entertaining commentators in the sport of boxing. You know, you're gonna have Snoop Dogg commentating. You're gonna have people, you know, cussing. You know what I mean? People joking more. It's more lighthearted approach to the sport of boxing. And you know, boxing, people take it too seriously sometimes. Sometimes you gotta have fun with it, and that's why Triller blew up. Triller blew up because they had Snoop Dogg in it. They had, you know, Roy Jones Jr. on it. They had the old school in it. You know, threw a little flavor in it, and that's exactly what I like to see from Michael Hunter. I think he's gonna fit right in over there. He needs to relax, you know, let his hair down and just be himself over there at Triller. And I think that's definitely the platform to not be so PC. That's the platform to be yourself in. And I think Michael Hunter has a bright future over there. Now, this is a really big deal because Michael Hunter, we know he's already solidified in America. Where the Triller will go from here depends on a target demographic. You know, do they want to target people in the UK or do they want to target people in America? God knows. It seems like they're going toward the American route because they're getting a lot of American celebrities to really promote it. I heard something about Snoop Dogg. Like I said, he's owning shares of it, and many other rappers. I can't name them off the top of the head. Maybe The Weeknd, but they're throwing a lot of these rappers in there and having them invest in Triller because it gives visibility to the company. So Michael Hunter, you know, look for him to fight a lot of these PBC fighters. That's most likely going to happen next. Look for him to fight Charles Martin, Dominic Brazil, Andy Ruiz. That's most likely the route Michael Hunter is going because everyone likes that, the dollar, you know, dollar bill, y'all. They like those Benjamins. And, you know, Triller and the media in America is so widespread. It's so influential worldwide. This is where you want to go because not only will you become a big star in the world of boxing, but you just become a big star, period. You know, there's a lot of people who are big stars in America who are big stars because they're American. You know, think of Ryan Garcia. He's a big IG model, right? You know, he boxes too, but he got big on IG. It's all about the media in America, right? Instagram being an American company, you know, that's how he got a lot of his buzz. And if you look at social media, man, it's booming right now. You know, now a lot of people say that doesn't translate over to boxing, but hey, man, if you're, you know, maybe it won't do pay-per-view sales, but if it's free, maybe it might. Because I still see Ryan Garcia posting and it's still doing, you know, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of views, and people are watching it. They just don't want to pay for it. You know, it's a process, and if you're building these people up and they're visible, maybe they don't want to pay right away. But maybe if you're more transparent with the fighter or the person you're trying to sell, people will want to buy it more. Like I said earlier, Triller is more. You can be more yourself. If someone says something crazy on Triller, I expect that. When you have Snoop Dogg and people smoking weed on set and all that other stuff, I expect people to be more themselves. And people loved it. People loved, you know, Snoop Dogg talking trash, smoking weed. It was great. It was great. It was great. You know, you had Mike Tyson and Roy Jones fighting each other. I mean, it was great, man. It was great. So, and let me know how you guys feel about it, though. You know, I really like Triller being in part of boxing, man. These fighters are getting paid more. More competition means you got to pay these fighters more because they're going to go to where it pays the highest. You know, understand that these promoters don't own these fighters, man. These promoters work for these fighters. So if they want them on a network, they're going to have to pay the cost. You know, we all heard what happened with Teofimo Lopez in Top Rank and how Tio was not getting paid a lot in Top Rank. So Triller outbid Top Rank. And now he's going to fight Gambosis on Triller because he paid him big money. I believe it was $6 million, right? So this is the sport of boxing, man. This is great. Triller came out of nowhere. This is all about the apps now. You know, it's about like the DAZN. They're an app service, and so is Triller. They're an app service, and this is the new wave currently right now in media. It's all a big deal. Boxing's definitely the darling sport of America. People say it's football. People say it's all these other sports. Me, man, I'm old school, man. I'm all about boxing, baby. That's really what it's all about because it's just it's so nice, so nice. Anyway, let me know how you guys feel about the Michael Hunter fight, man. You guys can watch it yourself, man. Big fight. Let me know how you guys feel about it, though. Like, comment, subscribe. This is the Empire. Geoboxing Empire. Peace. Geoboxing Empire. Peace.